We're going to Phoenix.
Backing up.
This environment is crazy. The mountains are beautiful. Everything is wonderful. What's up, friends? Welcome to a new vlog.
How's it going?
We are right now in Arizona, driving from Phoenix. We left this morning, going up near the Grand Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, Antelope Canyon. We're gonna spend the night sleeping out near Lake Powell. And if you haven't seen any of our previous videos, my name's Steve.
My name's Tall, also known as the Traveling Clat.
We're traveling around the United States and we're bringing you with us. And right now we are in a town called Jerome, Arizona. This town is perched on a hill, and right now we are pretty much in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of the desert. So it's interesting how this town came to be, because you might ask yourself, hey, Steve, Tal, why is there a town in the middle of the desert?
Who's Jerome?
And yeah, where'd Jerome come from? Well, let me tell you a little history lesson real quick. So this town was founded in the 1870s when there was a discovery of a lot of ore. So a mining company came out here, established, started mining, started making lots of money, and then actually established a town. So a bunch of people started living here. There's about 15,000 people living here in the 1920s until around the 1950s when the mining company shut down and most of the people left. In fact, there was less than, what did it say, 100 people?
100 people, yeah, it was a ghost town.
Yeah.
Proper ghost town.
So they classified this as a ghost town. So a lot of the buildings and remnants of the 1950s are left here exactly how it was back then. All right, let's go explore this ghost town, shall we? So as you walk around the town, a lot of the buildings have these plaques with historical information on it. Two pretty cool buildings right here. We have the oldest family-owned saloon in Arizona, and this is the Jerome Historical Society Museum. But it's pretty interesting about the saloon. I was reading on the plaque that it was actually operated as a billiard pool hall and a Chinese food restaurant during the Prohibition, but in the back and underground they actually had a bar where you can do some drinking, a little hush hush. And then next door, this building has actually been cycled through a bunch of different businesses, but in 1953 the Jerome Historical Society purchased this building to, oh fuck, I forget.
Our program will resume in just a few minutes, folks.
I read the sign. So in 1953, volunteers as hold on, what's that?
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Jerome Historical Society. So in 1953, volunteers formed the Jerome Historical Society and purchased this building, which they turned into a museum to try to preserve this town. Because like I said earlier, there was less than 100 people living here. And now there's actually over 500 people living here because it's thriving more on tourism, like us silly little boys walking around here. What are you thinking of Jerome so far?
I think Jerome's pretty chill.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty cool place.
It's nice. It's pretty small. It's a really small town.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be a little bit more ghost town, but seems like, ooh, some live music. This place is popping.
Just imagine what this place would look like with 15,000 people in it.
Yeah, right? It's a very small area for 15,000 people.
That would be a really bit of a hustle and a bustle on the top of a mountain.
And then imagine what this place would be like with only 100 people.
Kind of similar to what it looks like now, no?
Yeah. All right, we're about to Jerome up out of here. This town is pretty cool. I think there's some things you could do like ghost tours and such, but we ain't got no time for that. We gotta make it to our campsite. Tonight we're gonna camp naked. No, we're gonna camp.
Today I'm camping naked.
We're not camping naked. We're camping near Lake Powell. Powell? I don't know. Powell. And we wanna make it there before sunset. So we're gonna get up on it out of here, but this is a nice place to stop. It was only about 30 minutes detour off of the highway we were driving on, which means another 30 minutes back, so like an hour detour. But
now we have a 3-hour drive till we make it to Page, Arizona near Lake Powell.
Woo. So we've been driving for a little bit, and it's really cool to notice how the scenery has changed. When we first left Phoenix, we were in the desert, so everything was so dry. We were going through the mountains, and now there's much more greenery around here. There's pine trees, we're going through forests. And Tal just got excited because he recognized the road. You've been down this road before?
Been down this road, and just on the end of it is the Grand Canyon. We're about to go through, like, we're We're coming off this kind of mountain right now. We're about to go through a really, really long field. And then on our left and right, the canyon walls are gonna start erupting out of the side.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, where are we?
Little Colorado River.
Ooh, we took another little detour. We're very close to the Grand Canyon right now. And this is like a little mini Grand Canyon right here. Look at this. Whoa. The signs are telling us that this is a gorge. And by golly, is it gorgeous. This is a gorgeous gorge if I've ever seen one. Gorge, Washington.
Well, let's try it. It is a canyon. That would make sense, right?
No, it's a gorge.
It's a gorge, you're right. Okay, let's try.
Okay, ready?
Wow, that is so freaking cool. I just want you guys to understand, the sound is bouncing through the walls of this canyon. Like it's running through and then it's bouncing off the walls and coming back to us in like 5 different directions. Well, there you go. This is probably what Native Americans did before, you know, Western technology and stuff came to the United States. If you didn't have Twitter, Facebook, you just came over to the canyon and said, "I love it!"
Cut to here. All right, guys, we're gonna head back in the car. We gotta make our way to Lake Powell near Page, Arizona before the sun goes down, and the sun is going down. So we're gonna get back in the car, but this place is so cool.
Spectacular.
Tomorrow morning, our plan is to come back around here and actually go to Horseshoe Bend, which is part of the Grand Canyon, and it looks so amazingly beautiful from photos, and I can't wait to actually see it in person because I've never been there before. The excitement is real. All right, we gotta go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, no, that's it.
Wait, oh, look, this way, that way. So I feel like I'm going to be saying this a lot on this trip, but the camera just does not do it justice. So instead of showing you what it looks like, I'm just going to show you our reaction to what it looks like here. Around every turn, every time we go around a new turn, it reveals a new amazingly beautiful landscape. Here we go. Oh, we're going around a new one right now. Here we go. Oh, what's it gonna be like? Not quite. Hold on, wait, not there yet. There's a big wall, and now we're going through, and it looks.
Here comes the roll up.
Ready?
Here comes the roll. Drum roll. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Tempe, Arizona.
Nope, not in Tempe. We are
Pamela
in Pace or Pal?
Page, Arizona. Welcome down to Page, Arizona. Today we're bringing Steve Yallo on his first time to Jack in the Box.
Ding ding.
Steve, are you excited?
I am excited. I don't really have high expectations because this is fast food, and I'm usually not a big advocate for fast food, but we don't really have many options out here, so we're just gonna go inside Jack in the Box. Let's go inside. So it looks like burgers and chicken. They have a chicken pita fajita. No, chicken fajita.
Chicken cheetah chahita.
Jesus Christ. Chicken fajita pita. Say that 5 times fast.
Chicken fajita pita.
Five times fast.
Chicken fajita pita, chicken mahita bina.
Chicken fajita pitas. All right, welcome back to another episode of Steven Charles. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Steve and Tal try some unhealthy food and pretend like it's good for us. Here we go. I got a fajita pita. There's some greens in there. Looks just like the photo on the menu. I'm so not excited about this, but I'm pretending to be excited about this.
I'm Middle Eastern, and that pita is a disgrace.
Yeah?
Yeah, there wouldn't be a lot in my house. just to mention.
Here we go. I was about to order a teriyaki bowl, and I asked the lady at the register, just like kind of on the hush hush, like, what's your honest opinion of these teriyaki bowls? And she just looked at me and she goes, I don't like it.
They're not very good.
So, and it had broccoli in it, so I was looking like, oh, it has a vegetable. That's kind of like,
it might be a little healthy.
Like a little healthy, but.
What I went with in the end, just because the options were fast food, I just went with a burger. They call it the Double Jack.
What do you think? It's just a burger.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, it's just a burger.
Only at Jack in the Box.
It's kind of like cold.
Jack in the Box, my rating, a solid, If you go to Jack in the Box,
Don't.
Also, another thing is our goal was to make it to campground before sunset. And I don't know if you can see, but it's pitch black outside. We did
It's not before sunset.
Yeah, we did not make it there. So we're gonna be finding a campsite. Also, we don't know where we're going. We're going to find a free place to camp because we don't want to pay for a hotel or anything. So we have a tent. We just bought some sleeping bags from Walmart, and now we're gonna go to like the Lake Powell area. We looked up online. Apparently you can just camp for free as long as you're over a quarter mile away from the road. So I think there's no campgrounds. You just find a place to go. So this is gonna be interesting. All right, so now comes the fun part. We are near Lake Powell, driving down this road, trying to find a place to sleep. Let's see if we can find somewhere to camp up for the night. All right, I think we found our campground for the night. How does this look, guys?
Howdy-ho.
We just drove off the main road a little bit, and there's actually like people with trailers and campers and RVs over here. Not that many, maybe like 5 or 6. But it seems like this is a place you're allowed to camp, so I think we found home for the night.
Let's camp.
Ta-da! We got ourselves a tent. Look at this. Yeah!
It's home, ladies and gentlemen.
Check it out. All right, we have settled in our home for the night. We're in our cozy little tent. So our mission is to wake up very early tomorrow, before sunrise. We want to make it to Horseshoe Bend before the sun rises, to be there for the sunrise.
Yes.
So we're gonna call it an early night here. I hope you enjoyed adventuring around with us again today. We had a silly day as per usual, but tomorrow is going to be epic. So Horseshoe Bend is part of the Grand Canyon. I've never seen the Grand Canyon, so woo, looking forward to that. And then Antelope Canyon, which hopefully we can go to. We just realized today that you can't just go to Antelope Canyon. You need to get a tour guide. So hopefully tomorrow we'll figure that out. We're gonna bring you along for that journey to show you what that is like if you're interested in doing something similar. And then we're driving about an hour away from here to a place called Monument Valley, and we're gonna meet up with a Navajo tribe. Right?
It's gonna be so freaking cool.
We're gonna spend a night in the desert with a Navajo tribe, learn about what they do. I'm so interested to experience that and learn about the tribal life here out in the desert of Arizona. All right, guys, we're gonna end the vlog here. If you're not already, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to his channel. Click that little bell because we're gonna be posting tons more videos. So if you wanna be notified when new videos are up, click the bell next to the notification button.
Don't miss those uploads.
Yeah, be the first one to see it. And give us a like if you enjoyed this video. All right, I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Good morning, everybody. We are awake before the sun is. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, I feel like a little kid. What? We're here. We're here.